Hi, everybody. Abigail Anderson here with the American Red Cross from Central and Northern Missouri chapter. And I'm here to tell you just a little bit about the campaign, why we're raising money, but also the historic season of disasters that we've been experiencing all over the nation. So currently, with wildfires out west and Hurricane Laura in Louisiana, East Texas, the American Red Cross is helping people to cope with these devastating hurricane winds and flooding in parts of Florida and Alabama from Hurricane Sally with the torrential rainfall. We're expecting even more tropical storms in that same region here over the weekend. Today is Friday, September 18th. And we're really experiencing a very busy season of disaster here at the Red Cross. We've been working tirelessly across the nation to support those in need with food, water, shelter, providing supplies, comfort kits, and care, and also just delivering the message of hope across the country. But our work is just beginning because this support will be needed for weeks and months possibly to come. On Wednesday night of this week, the Red Cross and partners cared for nearly 24,000 people in emergency lodgings across 7 states. In response to Hurricane Laura and Sally and the wildfires in the West, the Red Cross has served more than 1.2 million snacks and meals, um, delivering over 190,000 relief items to help those in need. And more people are presenting every day with this need. On top of these disasters, we're also dealing with COVID-19, with social distancing and non-congregate sheltering, which means we're putting up folks that have lost their homes into hotel rooms instead of the typical gymnasium-style shelter, which you can imagine has an increased cost associated with it. Currently, our chapter, Central and Northern Missouri, has 11 volunteers, wonderful, trained, passionate individuals, Red Cross volunteers from around our chapter area, from Brookfield up north all the way down to Waynesville, towards the south of our chapter border. And we're excited to send these volunteers. They're the best at what they do. They deliver hope in supplies and urgent relief. And we're raising awareness with this campaign to really support the efforts of our 11 chapter volunteers in disaster relief in response to the hurricanes. And we're asking for your support. So even though we have wonderful corporate sponsorships and hotel discounts and things like that, the average volunteer to deploy still costs the American Red Cross $1,750 for an average of a 12-day deployment, including meals, lodging, transportation, and vital connectivity out in the field. We're asking it to support these 11 volunteers with that average dollar figure. And so we're hoping to raise a total of $19,250. So $19,250,000 in support of the hurricanes. But we picked this number, right, because it's close to our chapter and close to our hearts. And it allows us to be able to send these volunteers to those areas of need. And the great thing about this is, guys, if we were to experience a disaster of similar proportion here at home, whether it be a tornado or a fire, we can count on the Red Cross Network to come and serve, to deploy people into our own area, just like we did with the Jefferson City and Elgin tornado back in May of 2019. So being part of this Red Cross network means more than helping others, but it also means sustainability for our own chapter and ensuring that that safety net. And that's the joy of the Red Cross, providing that food, water, and shelter to those in need, because it could be us one day. So please consider giving towards our board's campaign this season. It's an urgent need. The need is now; it's not later. So we're excited to send these volunteers, and they're doing great work down there, being safe with COVID, wearing masks and sanitizing, and being virtual and at a safe distance of where they can. Love to have your support. If you have questions or inquiries, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm Abigail Anderson, Executive Director of the Central and Northern Missouri chapter of the American Red Cross. My email is abigail.anderson@redcross.org. Or you can simply Google our chapter page for more contact information, such as addresses to our various chapter buildings. We have buildings in Kirksville, Columbia, Jefferson City, and Fort Leonard Wood, all part of the same chapter. We serve 27 mid-Missouri counties. So happy to be in service and facilitate this great gift of hope. And we hope that you'll join us. Thanks so much for all you do. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.